More than a game, more than a rivalry, it is legendary for football. Packers versus Bears, and tonight it's getting personal.
This is a battle that not only cuts across state lines, it is splitting families apart. Mike Lowe is live in Chicago with a prime example.
Well, that's right, Ann. Here in Chicago, as you can imagine, it's almost all Bears fans. But there are a few displaced, lonely Packers fans living behind enemy lines, and we caught up with one Green Bay native today in suburban Chicago. This is an unlikely love story. Chicago native Peter Lee was a backup quarterback on the University of Wisconsin's Rose Bowl teams in the late 90s. Becky Zolper was a student who caught his eye. Soon, there was a proposal.
As I got down on one knee, I think the last thing that went through my head was, can I really marry a Packers fan?
Becky, you see, is from Green Bay, where the Packers are a religion.
I remember going to church Sunday morning, and the priest always incorporated the Packers somehow into the homily.
In Chicago, there was a different kind of religion with a different kind of God.
We go to church every Sunday, and I'm still struggling internally with the age-old question of Dicka versus God. It's just in our blood on both ends, I know for me, growing up here in Chicago, I was 7 in 1985, and, was really doing the Super Bowl shuffle ever since.
I grew up in Green Bay. I'll always be loyal to that team no matter what happens. Probably the only way I would cheer for the Bears would be if one of the boys played for them.
Now she's cheering on the green and gold behind enemy lines. The Lees have 2 young sons, Danny and Matthew.
Definitely has been a point of contention with our kids and the different families rooting for the Packers versus the Bears.
The confusion extends to the boys' closet.
Packer sweatshirt, you got Hester, Urlacher, there's some Bear stuff. I guess the one jersey we can agree on is what? The Badgers, right?
Yeah.
We all like the Badgers here.
But this week, they're focusing on where they disagree. With the Packers playing the Bears for the NFC title, it's a little more tense than usual. And if it's true that love conquers all, it may just take a little bit longer in this rivalry.
It's the biggest game ever at Soldier Field. And I'm sure whoever comes out on top Sunday, the other party will be hearing about it for at least for the next 12 months.
And now the Lees were scheduled to take their first vacation without the kids since their honeymoon. They decided to postpone that this week. They say they'll both be at Soldier Field on Sunday. And one other note, full disclosure here, we found Peter and Becky because I know Peter from high school. We both played football on the same team. Reporting live tonight in Chicago, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
Fair enough, but I love the kids' closet with the, mixed clothing. It says it all. Thanks so much, Mike.
As we said, even the closet is confused.
Thank you. Thanks,
Fun
Mike.
Stuff.